Hey everyone, in today's video, I'll be taking a look at the G.I. Joe Classified series, Flint. First, of course, taking a look at the packaging. There's an open window that displays the figure and all his accessories. You got artwork right here of Flint, G.I. Joe Classified series, Flint. He's number 26 in the series. You got the star right there on the side. Another artwork of Flint. You got the bios and stuff right there. You can go look at the G.I. Joe website to know what they mean. I'm not going to do that right now. On the back, you got this nice artwork of all the characters that we got so far. And on the bottom, just some readables and a barcode. And on the top, well, I already showed the top, but there's a window right there. So let's just go ahead and get this guy open. Like I said about Snake Eyes, this is another great G.I. Joe figure to add to my very tiny G.I. Joe collection. But first, taking a look at the accessories, he comes with, oh, that's upside down. He comes with a pistol, a shotgun, and a hat. First, taking a look at the hat, you see, it's just done in black rubbery plastic, but it has some like red paint right there showing a symbol. And then he has the pistol right here, which looks pretty good, has some nice detail. And then the shotgun as well also has some nice detail, got some brown paint right there and some gold right there for the shells. You can actually break it down like this to make it look like that he's loading it back up. And you can also store these accessories on the figure. You can, of course, put the hat on Flint's head right there. You can put the pistol in the holster like so. And you can put the shotgun in the back right here. And it is pretty good weapon storage. Taking a look at the figure, I think the details and sculpt is excellent on this guy. I think the face looks pretty good to how Flint looked in the show. They did put some photoreal on it, which I think is really great. It gets a more realistic look to it, more than a cartoony look. But the hair sculpt, I think, is really good. Like the brown right here, shading that they did on the like the representative being shaved off. There's like a scar right here on the eye, which looks good to me. And then looking at the rest of the figure, there's like I think the Foosh called it a Joe Pro or a GoPro. I mean, Joe Pro, I think. But the vest looks good, the body armor. You got some black paint right there. You got some more shotgun shells, and they're done in gold and black. And most of his vest is just in green, but there is some sculpted detail on it, like with pouches and other stuff. And there's the back with some more black paint. And then this shotgun pouch. It does hinder articulation. There's supposed to be an ab crunch right in there, but you really only get a ball joint at the waist. Sorry, my allergies acting up, so I'll be sniffing quite a lot in this video. Looking at the arms, there's some more sculpted detail on there. And then there's some like veins poking out on the forearm right here. And then you got the gloves that's just done in brown. The belt has some like brownish, like rusted color right here on the buckle of it. Got some more pouches, some more like shotgun shells or bullets right there. Got another buckle right there. These are, I'm assuming, are supposed to be grenades, maybe. Not really. Oh, not really sure. I'm assuming they're supposed to be grenades, but there's some nice camo detail on the pants. Yeah, I really like that. I think it's paint, but it looks really, really good. I really like that. The holster right here, the knee pad right there. More of that camo texture on it. For some reason, the shin pads go inwards instead of just being straight. I really don't know why, but it doesn't really affect the look of it that much. It just kind of bothers me. And the shoes, there's just some sculpted detail on it and some paint on the feet. So I think this guy could have used a bit more paint in some places, but overall, it's still a pretty good looking figure. For some size comparisons, here is Flint next to Cobra Commander. And here is Flint next to some more Joes like Snake Eyes and Lady J. And I think this is a good size between all of them. And of course, here he is next to Studio Series 86 jazz. Sorry, no Masterpiece jazz for this, so I brought out the Studio Series 86 jazz. For the articulation on this guy, there is a ball joint hinge up at the head and a ball joint down at the base of the neck that allows him to look up pretty far, look down really far, and that looks kind of funny. There is some head tiltage, rotation. There is a butterfly joint at the arm, but at the shoulder, but it doesn't really get that much range. Hinge at the shoulder goes up to 90, rotates around 360, bicep rotation, double bend at the elbow goes past 90. Wrist rotation, wrist can hinge out and in. There is supposed to be an ab crunch in there, but you can't really get to it because of how tight the armor is. But using the ball joint at the waist, you can't really crunch. You get some arch back and a little bit of tiltage, and you also get rotation. There is, let me just secure this. There is a drop down hip, and that I think is, for some reason it's more on this side. That allows you to just kick up to there, go back that far, go out pretty far. Thigh rotation. And I think I actually did stress the peg. Yeah, right there. I don't know if you can see that, but this little white mark, I stressed the peg because this thigh rotation right here is so tight that it just stresses the peg. And I think they make the pegs a bit too thin for these legs. And they make the thigh rotation really tight. So I don't really appreciate that. But there is a double bend at the knee. Goes right there. Boot rotation. Ankle can hinge down and up slightly. And you do have ankle pivot. So the articulation on this guy is pretty limited, but you can get him in some good poses. So overall, I think this is a pretty good figure. I like the details and I like the accessories. The articulation can be limited, especially with that armor on his chest. But would I change anything? No, I wouldn't. I like this look for Flint. Yes, it is more modern than the classic version, but I like this look better. Saying that, I give this figure a solid 8 out of 10. That's it for this review. I see you next week. Bye.